There we go. Hello everyone and welcome back to another Pokemon stream where we are doing the Ghost Monotype challenge run on Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. I've got a few things to mention here at the very start. I messed a lot with the settings of everything. My camera and microphone should now follow the gameplay better rather than having a delay between it. I'm messing a lot with that. I hope I finally fixed it. Aside from that, I changed the... messed a bit with the colors of the game because Elgato does some weird stuff where it made everything look super, like, white and bright and unsaturated, so hopefully the colors stand out a bit better now for everyone. But aside from that, welcome back to another stream. Today, well, last time we made it to Fuchsia City. Hey there, Sass! Last time we made it to Fuchsia City, where we couldn't enter the gym yet because we need to catch 50 Pokemon. Oh, Gengar is so big, I forgot that. So that's what we're going to be doing a lot of today, just catching Pokemon. But first, last time we got Surf, I think we should get Strength as well. While we're at it, which if I remember correctly is just down here. We're also going to get our Marowak today, hopefully, since this is the town we can trade it in. We'd heard there were loads of rare Pokemon in that Go Park place, so we came to check it out for ourselves. But it was so complicated. Add this and connectivity that. It was creepy, we had to get out of there. Why can't I just trip over a get rich quick scheme already? Looks like I just kicked something really hard. Could it be some kind of treasure? At last, our big score! Let's see what it is. Yee-ho! Wow, just look at that shine. This must be some amazing treasure. As if... Yuck, what are these? Some kind of gold teeth? Teeth? No matter how gold they are, some things just aren't worth the effort. Ah, it's a Twerp. What are you doing here? Never mind that, take these off our hands. Thanks. We're busy, so you take care of whatever those are for us. That's right, now's the time for our fantastic getaway. Bye guys. Exactly, Vox, prepare for trouble. Well, with that we should be able to get Strength. Which is much easier in Let's Go than it was in the original where you had to go through the Safari Zone. Oh, also at some point in about 17 minutes I will have to kind of look away from the stream because I'm waiting for an auction that I want to have a bid in on. But hey Silent Pandas. Yes, I agree. It looks so good. Like the graphical style and the saturated colors. It just, I agree. It's. I like the art style they picked for it. That's what I'm doing. Doing all right, thank you. Hope you're doing well too. This guy wants the golden teeth. The warden popped in his teeth. Ugh, they're all sandy and gritty. Anyway, thanks, Lassie. You're a real lifesaver. No one could understand a word that I said. Not a one. I was too ashamed to show my face around the office even. Let me give you something for your trouble. Ooh, Safari set. And here. I'll teach you something neat. A secret technique called Strong Push. Oh sorry, it's not strength in this game. What's this, Lassie? You'd rather have your Pokemon learn the secret technique? Well, I suppose it makes no difference to me. Now come this way and have a look. You sometimes found big blocks like this one in caves and other such places, right? You know, very natural looking blocks. You can push them around if you take a moment to gather up your strength first. Trick is this. You gird your sheath as hard as you can. If you got him, then all at once just to let him rip. Let her rip? Okay. Oi, look at that. Learning Strong Push is just one go. Eevee's a clever one, Lassie. Cool. Let's push our first block. If I remember correctly, there's just like a dicklet behind here. Yeah. Does it give us anything? It gives us a Nugget. Cool. That's money. We take those. We need those. Oh. Okay, yep. So as I said, what we're gonna be doing today is mostly just... what are you doing? The empty house. Alright, you don't get a fishing rod in this version. But yeah, we're gonna be catching Pokemon because we lack them. We're supposed to have 50 to enter the next gym. We have registered an exact amount of 13, so we're a fifth of the way. Also, looking at our team, or party, trade needs 2 more levels to be able to be traded. So we'll get there. Unfortunately, the traded Pokemon that we get, the Marrow we get, will have to be named what it is when we get it, because we can't rename it if I remember correctly. It's sad, but what can you do? So, gonna catch stuff. Here comes the question, what have we all recorded? Oh no, there's a lot of trainers in this route. Can I just walk around here and hope they spawn? We could fly somewhere. Actually, we should probably just fly somewhere. Let's fly. Okay, Eevee. I was distracted, startled by my voice. We should probably just fly back to the start of the map. Oh, the color stand out so much better for you guys. Although it might be a bit too saturated. If it is, I'll fix it next time. I think it looks good. So, do we have Pidgey? Do we have Pidgey? I mean, I know we're not allowed to use it, but we have Pidgeotto. We don't have Pidgey, we don't have Rattata. And I think Bellsprout is on this route too. We have Bellsprout. Okay, right, because that was a Pewter Gym. But Pidgey, you're gonna get registered in our decks. And of course we're gonna get the XP for doing this too, which is good. Don't have any... That was a weak throw. Don't I have... I have 200 of them, okay. There's no point in using the better ones for this. Go, one more down, that's 13. Quite a bit to go, but we'll get there. Today's gonna be like, just, well, it's always chill, but you know, even more laid back and just catching Pokemon, registering into the decks. Hopefully, we'll do it so quick enough that we can do the gym today. That would be nice. In progress. Then next time we should be heading to... We already have you in the decks? Well, no, wait, we don't have you in the decks, that's what I concluded. I have the memory of a goldfish, apparently. But yeah, and the next time we'll be going to... Saffron City... Saffron? It's Saffron in the center, right? Yeah. Saffron City to take out Team Rocket, I guess. That's a labyrinth and a half, so when we go there I will probably be using a map to not get lost. Although, then again, maybe I won't. I'll probably have a map ready on standby. Just in case. It's not too bad to find your way around, but it's super annoying if you do get lost. Oh. Thank God, we already found the berries in this bush. Have they come back? I guess there are set spots in the game where this can just happen. And I suppose they replenish every day? And like the... Actually, kind of like the moonstones in Mount Moon. Heading that way would trigger a battle trace if I remember correctly. We don't want to do that yet. We can cut that tree now. Not that we need... Oh, actually, isn't there a small pool of water over here that leads to a Pokeball that we couldn't get previously? Oh, there's a cut tree. Okay. There's a pool of water. Does things spawn in that pool of water? There's a dude in there. I know this is not essential for our task, but... What? I must have dozed off in the sun. I had this weird dream. A lost spirit became a flame and was floating around. Huh? Seems I picked up this TM without realizing it. Eek, that's creepy. I better give it to you. Will-o-wisp. Now that is a TM we can actually use. I'm quite fond of it as well. Can I catch stuff here? Or is it just a pool of water in this game? It looks like it's just a pool of water. That's I just realized though, we did get the safari clothing. We should probably switch. Because walking around looking like Team Rocket... We'll probably do it again once... Did I switch? Oh! I did, for Eevee. I'm looking at Eevee. Glasses... Actually, no. Eevee keeps the Diglett cap. Not gonna ruin that. Does Eevee look in that? Weird outfit, but fair. We're gonna bring our safari cap. Our top. Ooh, I do like this outfit. Not a big fan of the camo shorts, but then again, it actually looks decently nice all around together with each other. Well, there we go. That's our outfit for the day. Okay, let's continue on. For some reason, I feel like I lack the bike to speed things up, but what can you do, right? So, we don't have any of the bog types from Viridian Forest, if I remember correctly. We have Weedle. We have Itty Bitty Weedle. I don't think I caught a Pikachu anywhere. No. If I did, I forget what number it is. Although Pikachu is a rare spawn in Viridian Forest, if I remember correctly, so we probably won't run into it, but, you know, if we do, we'll catch it. Ooh, I'm also realizing... need to remember to empty our party every time. Because you guys are not allowed to be on my team. Only Trait may be on my team because levels. Okay. Need you. Because Weedle we already have, so we need Metapod obviously, Caterpie, Ikuna, Pikachu if we can find it, Bulbasaur if it decides to show up. I can't remember if this is where it can show up. I don't think it is. I think it's Pikachu here. Fairly sure it's Pikachu here because that was what it was in the original games. Or in Pokemon Yellow at least. I think. Wasn't the original games only? Must have been because you got Pikachu to start with in Pokemon Yellow. Oh, mommy, I'm just rambling as per usual. Caterpie. The movements. That's a weak throw on my end. I'm not good at throwing. Oh, whoa! That was an alarm, sorry about that. But good thing I had it on, because I actually forgot about the auction that I wanted to do. The reason I'm waving my hand is just to make sure the camera is still working correctly. Messed up with a lot of the technique of the stream. Hey Reese! Welcome to the stream! We catching Pokemon! Register them for the Dex so we can get moving. Did I have... No, I didn't have Kakuna. Because of the whole stupid requirement of... Thanks, good to see you too again. Yeah, we're catching Pokemon because of the annoying requirement for the Fuchsia City gym of having registered 50 Pokemon on your Dex. I find it really weird that they have that arbitrary goal of having registered a literal third of all Pokemon in the region to attend that gym. Strikes me as odd. Also, Ikuna, would you stay in the ball, please? Ah, come on. There we go. Okay. That's like 16. Quite a bit away to go still. I think it's 16. Oh, right, I forgot to remove Metapod. It's fine. At the moment, we're not entering any battles anyway, so we're not doing anything that's beyond the rules. I'll remove them from the team. Party. I keep calling it team. I guess party is really just synonymous for team. I don't know. Languages, they perplex me sometimes. Anyway, if I remember correctly, we're about 16, 17-ish in now. 18, ooh. We could try and evolve some stuff, but hey, Pikachu. But why bother when we can just catch stuff? We have so many routes open that I'm fairly sure we have access to 50 different Pokemon that we can just catch. I think. Worst case, we'll go and start evolve stuff. First and foremost, I need Pikachu to stay in the ball. There we go, perfect. Pikachu evolves with lightning stone, so a thunderstone, a rock. Evolves with a rock. We could technically just evolve Pikachu like in an instant if we need it. That is an easy one to evolve. I think that's everything in Viridian Forest. Can I fly out of here? Or does this count as a dungeon in this game? Yep, good for you, Eevee. Seems I can't use here. Okay, we need to get out here first. No problem, we're so close to the entrance anyway. Can't catch Butterfly and Beedrill here, right? If I can, it's probably like really low spawn chances. Next stop is Fuchsia City and then to the east of there, because there are... is it Ekans or is that the other version? There are some new Pokemon on that route that we can catch as well, which will help us in the Dex progress. Eevee seems overly happy, which is good. Boy. Silly thing. Let's go. Roll credits, I guess. Of course, we'll be going to Mount Moon as well to catch some more stuff. I cannot remember which trainers we avoided here. Gotta admit. I think we avoided the majority of them. Just to avoid breaking any rules, we're gonna remove Pikachu. There we go. Yeah, ideally, that was not what I meant to do. We're gonna have to fight a trainer now. It's fine. Hey, free stuff though. Come on. Pokeballs, hey! I don't think we've fought that last yet. No, we haven't. Eevee is so cute. My god, let's go Eevee just because of you. I agree. And that's actually exactly why I got Let's Go Eevee as well. It is the cuter one of that and Pikachu. Plus, I don't particularly like Pikachu because of how overhyped it is. Yeah. But Eevee is just generally too that green. So this seems like a really, really unfair matchup. Because our 40 level over it. I think we'll be fine. A sneaky suspicion will be fine. In some playthrough, I really should save like the very first trainer you can find. And then make that the very last battle in my playthrough. Just to be like, hey, I fought through the league. I have level 100 Pokemon. Now let's fight someone with level 5 Pokemon. Oh. Okay, Rattata. We didn't fight her, so we're gonna stick out of her way. Don't think we have Sparrow yet? Just me, or does that not make any sense? How do you find 3 Pokeballs inside 1 Pokeball? Yeah, I want to think that each Pokeball that we find on the overworld map is a weird Pokeball looking box, which would also explain why it's so huge. Although let's be honest, it's really just a... It's weird they haven't worked around that limitation and just made it so that it's an actual item sprite. And then just make it sparkle like any other game would, but I guess for easy... I'm just analyzing it. For easy playability, accessibility, it's better to keep them looking the same, I suppose. But yeah, I do agree. From an in-law perspective, it's weird that all the Pokeballs and all the items look like Pokeballs, which leads to you being able to find 3 Pokeball inside a Pokeball. I don't understand why I have to go in here to remove things from my party. That still strikes me as weird. Ekans? No, I've already forgot I said that we haven't fought this trainer. Yeah, I need to have partial focus on something else over here at the moment. Because I have an auction I want to win. If I don't, well, so be it, but I would like to. I'll explain what it is later, I just don't want anyone to be able to find it and snipe me, so... Again, a level 7 versus a level 42 is hardly fair. Also, you just got in my way, lass. Okay, Ekans. We don't have that now, Dex. That should bring us up to 21, which means we're almost halfway there. Which is good. Which means we make good progress in just 20 minutes, actually. I have hopes that we can do the Fuchsia City gym today. Hopefully. But I really want... Raid just needs one more level. Then she'll evolve and we can trade her for the ghost type Marowak that we need. The party inside box is such a good quality of life update. I don't miss the days of going all the way back to the Pokemon Center to change your party. I agree. And I'm glad they adopted it over in Generation 8 as well. I was afraid they wouldn't, considering that it would be weird if you could change party during gyms and stuff, but they decided to actually take their time to code in limitations, which isn't always what you can expect of Game Freak, but I'm really, really thankful, and I hope that stays as a quality of life update that will persist throughout generations to come. Although with what we got announced at this last weekend, Friday I think it was, it looks like the main game series might be on a pause, and since they're releasing something called Legends and stuff, so that's going to be interesting. I mean, it's basically just Pokemon Breath of the Wild, but I'm curious if they use it to tell more lore story for the region, well, for the Pokemon world in general, then I am all on board. 1 minute left of this auction, so we have Zubat. I'm very distracted now. I wish it wasn't colliding with my stream. Okay. I'm gonna take this off. I'm with you guys. Just give me the better of 40 seconds and I'll be with you. Okay. Looking good. Looking good. But yeah, in regards to the Pokemon Legends, I hope they take that... that they actually do work more on that and start expanding on the lore rather than just making it a collectathon. Even if it still is, like, you know, you have to complete the first ever Dex. That's gotta be interesting. Oh, well, I lost a bit. Never mind then. I was trying to get Pokemon Black 2, which is ludicrously expensive. In Europe at least. It just raised to way more than I'm willing to pay within the last 10 seconds, so we're gonna keep going. But yeah, one of the things I miss from old games is the rival that hates you. The new ones feel like friends instead of rivals. To some degree, I actually agree with you, Reese. I think it's nice having a rival that actually feels like they're working against you, rather than someone like Trace in this game who just, hey, buddy, let me give you some items, let me heal you, let me be there all the way, or Sun and Moon's Hal, who was also just annoying. Hop was a bit better in Sword and Shield. Actually had some character development, which is cool. But I agree, a proper rival. It doesn't feel like we've had a proper rival character in a while. We've had a lot of friends and a lot of kinda rivals, but not actual rivals. Like in Vox would agree with me on this one. That in Sun and Moon, our proper rival would probably be, what is he called again? Lydian? The guy with the weird haircut. And in Sword and Shield, the closest we have to a proper rival, Paris, would you just stay in the ball? Would probably be Beat. Excellent. Mainly because they work against you, but kinda with you. Okay, bye Paris. But I mean, technically, friends can also be rivals. It's just, it feels... I guess it's because they fulfill a different role on your adventure. Like there is the... You can get motivation through different things. There's the motivation from fighting things together with friends and overcoming both your weaknesses and helping each other through it. And that's probably what they're trying to go with this friendship thing. Ladian, thank you. Thank you, Box. Not Ladian. Ladian. Ladion. But personally, I do agree, Reese, that it's... There is something about having a rival that works against you and overcoming that as well. But yeah, I mean, hopefully one day we'll have that again. If nothing else, we'll always have the remakes. One of the things I... No, wait, I already read that. Speaking of Hop, in his house, there's pictures of Leon, but none of him. Yes! I actually pointed that out when I played the game. Like, wow, I think the parents have a favorite. I feel bad for Hop, to be honest. You can easily tell why he ends up... did we ever... That's Clefairy? Why he ends up on the journey. Or... the self-discovery journey that... Nope, we didn't. That he does go through in that game. And... It's very subtle, actually, that they do it like that. Like, making sure that you can really tell that Leon is the favorite, because he's the big one, he's the champion. But yeah, it's Still did some interesting writing. In some aspects it did some interesting writing, in other aspects it did some really lazy writing, but you know... Ooh, level up. This is not where I expected to level up. I actually think Marnie is the most proper rival with Soul. That is true. The thing is, the rival character was established for the first 2 games, but after that we start having Game Freak calling them friends instead, and there is a wide array of character types with them. That's true, Vox. And that's a good point about Marnie. I actually kind of forgot. Marnie is an interesting take on whether or not she's the rival, because she's kind of a third type of rival as I see it. It doesn't really work against you actively, but just happens to be against you because you own the same quest. Well, you have the same goal. While Bede actively, like when he sees you, he's like, ugh, I guess I'll have to take care of you again. I guess Bede is more of a villainous, almost, rival, while Marnie is more of a competitive rival. Story-wise, at least. I guess we do have a wide array. It just annoys me that Hop is the one that gets the most screen time. I just had to check if we had YouTube, because again, I have the memory of a goldfish. Oh, sorry, I have the memory of a Magikarp. Which also leads me to believe the rival hasn't been locked to the guy with the other starter since Gold and Silver. Yeah? You're not entirely wrong, Vox, on that. I think we debated this at one point, actually, the two of us, and I can't remember what my stance was at the time, but I don't disagree with you now. Well, if I disagree with you previously, I've now had time to think it through, I guess. I read that as Swish. Oh, instead of Sword Shield. Oh. With cheese? Hop is a friend, Bede is a jerk, and Marnie is a rival. I'm still... Did we catch Paris? We're gonna see this page... No, we didn't. I'm gonna see the deck so many times because I have no memory. I have a Moonstone though, right? So I can evolve to Fairy. Probably do that. Okay. Here we go. It's gonna be a lot of me looking like an idiot throwing the remote. Well, not throwing it, because this thing. Would you mind? I'm trying to catch you here, mate. Thank you. I just think there should be a harder mode. Yes, we can agree on that. One where you don't get taught how to do something every couple of minutes. Not even picks to start a week against you yet, but you ran away again! Paras! I do agree. I do agree. I think, thankfully, that Sword and Shield at least felt more organic in its approach to tutorializing everything. Meanwhile, Sun and Moon, holy moly. I had to go through Tutorial Island so many times because I wanted the Special Hat Pikachu. It's meant soft resetting to get them all, which was annoying. Then later they released it so the same Pikachu in a way where you could get all of them without that. That pissed me off. Because I went through Tutorial Island in Sun and Moon, I think 5 different Pikachus, and I did it 3 times. No, sorry, I did it 4 times because I also decided to get a set for a friend. That's 5 times 4, that's 20 times through Tutorial Island in those games. And that's not counting actually playing the games. Beat's hair looks like Nagito Omaeda. I'm not sure who that is. I always just look at Beat's hair and think, ah, he's a Wooloo. Honestly, I think the bigger problem with Rivals and Fighting of Sword and Shield is Beat. Ludo-narrative dissonance is high with that one. Vox, you're saying smart words I don't understand. I don't actually know what a Ludo-narrative is. Unless that's a typo. If it's not a typo, I don't know what it is. Zubat! Stop it! I don't think there's anything left for us to catch in here. So I'm just making my way out of here. At the other side of Mount Moon, I believe there might be a Pokemon or 2 right outside the cave that we can catch. Although, I would have thought that would be Ekans, and we already have Ekans. We can technically also surf to Cinnabar Island and revive at least 1 fossil. That might be worth it. Also just so we can fly there later. Super easy to get there thanks to Pewter. No, not Pewter. Wait, what is our hometown called again? Oh man, I feel bad for people who hunted starters in Sun and Moon. The intro is so long. I know. It is so ridiculously long. I believe I timed it to be like 1.5 hours when you're spamming through. Either that... so 1.5 hours, was it 45 minutes? It was one or the other. It was, either way, it was way too much for having to soft reset that many times. Sparrow Ekans... Sorry, Spearow Ekans. Doesn't look like there's anything interesting here, but there is something interesting up here by Ruin Cave. That I do remember. Just cruising through Kanto again. There's an item we haven't picked. There's also Amber that I don't really feel like... Oh, can I get? Wait, no, we have Charmander, don't we? I think I caught Charmander. There's no point in getting this Charmander then. Okay, let's avoid the Camber. He's a happy Camber. Oh. Meowth? Do we have Meowth? I don't think we have Meowth. Alrighty, Reese. That's not the direction I threw the ball, but okay. Thank you. Beat is seriously the worst offender. He has a true mono-psychic team. Might as well have had an Achilles heel with a target sign on it. Not to mention his very psychic team just makes it worse. And he's supposed to be cocky, arrogant, tough, one of the rivals. Yeah, true. I mean, unfortunately, his arrogance does not match his team, which that feels like a really weird... Up gives up more of a fight than Beat. That is true. That's sad. I don't understand how Hop... Like, the writing is so not believable simply because Hop is supposed to have lost to Beat. It's like, how? How? How bad is Hop if he loses to Beat? Ooh, the colors in Psyduck is a bit odd on stream, huh? Why does it do that? That way. Thank you. I hate that there's a delay between me doing that and throwing it. That's not a stream delay, that is a controller delay for some reason. Hey there, cat! And yes, cat. Okay, so that is number 24? 6? 4? Don't remember. 5. Okay, we're halfway there. Living on a prayer. Okay, can I use the illusion stones on Pokemon that are not in my party? I don't think I can, right? At some point they need to change that as well. We don't have a Moonstone. Huh. I didn't see that coming. I actually thought we had a Moonstone. I guess we never picked one up while we was in Mount Moon, even though I... Oh well. We can't put things in box here. Another cat! Wild cat appears. Oh. A cat in a box emote. I love it. Okay, is there anything else here? It's Pidgey. Meowth. It's a Pokeball. I cannot remember if there's anything here. There is one special spawn I recall, but again, it usually take forever to show up, and Gengar is not exactly. Oh, sorry, Sadako is not exactly doing us any favors with making it easy to see what's going on. There's also probably. Oh, I almost ran into Camper. Also a field of grass up here. I think it's the same spawns. Hop has a varied team at least. Forces you to think type matchups. How did Beat get anywhere in Galar? Yeah, it's true, everyone has biting cards, that's a good point. Is it Squirtle I can show up here? I feel like it's Squirtle I can show up here, right? Meowth, okay. Up and Beat, spelling them hope and beat. I mean, close enough, right? Okay, so we're halfway. We could head to the power plant. There are Pokemon there we guaranteed have not caught yet. That might be worth it. I'm just standing here for a moment to see if anything spawns. That's interesting. There is the field of grass right outside the power plant as well, actually. And I know we can catch the Nidos there. Bye. Bye. I think we'll be heading over there now. This is right over here. Oh, wait. Right, there is a Pokemon Center right there, but you can't fly to it. It always struck me as weird that you can't fly to that one specifically. You don't know you get a free Charmander, Squirtle, Bulbasaur gifts. Yes, I do know that box, but it does require me to have registered X amount of Pokemon in my Dex to be able to get them. I don't remember what the requirements are though, to be honest. Other box, if you do know the requirements, feel free to let me know. I know where to get Charmander, we don't need that one because we already have it. I know where to get Squirtle, that's down in this is Antown. Don't remember where to get Bulbasaur. Where do I get Bulbasaur in this game? But yeah. Oh, there's a Nidoran. Ooh, there's also a Raticate, which we don't have. Okay, we'll be heading up there. As soon as the game allows us to right there. Oof, yeah. Pokemon Black 2 sold for way more than I want to pay, so... Oh no. Why is that so expensive? Actually, Fox, I asked you and you didn't, you said you weren't sure how, why it was so expensive. I know why, because I actually looked it up. Although the entire Generation 5 has a higher price tag because of supply and demand. They are really sought after, not so much because, not only because of nostalgia, but also because they're the generation you move things from the old games up to Pokemon Bank. Without those games, it's you have a problem. So you kind of need them, which is why they're in so high demand. Which is annoying for people like me who just like that one game in my collection. That's what I get for having been gone from Pokemon for so many years. Anyway, we got Nidoran. I know at least one person, Cat, could be happy about that. Okay, so I know there's a Raticate in here somewhere. Come on, rat. There you are. That I need to Reno over as well? Or is that just another Nidoran? Oh. Bastard, you jumped! That's technically true for 4 games as well. Is that so? Do Gen 4 also work for Pokemon Link? Sorry, Pokemon Transfer? But even then, I mean, I'm fairly sure Generation 5 is more sought after than Generation 4 because of a few things. I believe in Generation 4 it's way harder to unlock the ability to move over Pokemon from previous generations, and I also believe that it's a bit more of a tedious game to beat. Yes, little poison bunnies, I guess. Cat, I guess. I'm still not sure I would classify it as a bunny, but fair enough. Okay, kiddo, let me have the item. Thank you. More Pokeballs. Did we catch everything that's interesting on this route? We might have. Which was not a whole lot, but I mean, it's something. That would bring us to 27? No, but if you have Pokemon Fire Red, you can't get your Pokemon back without Gen 4. That is true. Ooh, Pharaoh, we don't have that one. That is true. You kind of have to chain it up, but it's... I don't know, that's just what I heard at least. The Generation 5 is super sought after because it has that direct link. I don't know if it's true. Someone said it on Reddit, you know how the internet is. It just sounded sensible because it's like you need a Gen 5 game to be able to do that, so... Come on. I just need to aim this in the actual circle. That's not how we do it. You have a Gen 3 game, you need a Gen 4 game if you want to bring anything back. That is true. Although isn't Gen 4... I don't know. I was thinking... By Pharaoh, sorry. Thinking, isn't Gen 4 more widespread already? I honestly don't know. Oh, there we go again. Oh damn, here we go again. Okay, Pharaoh. Oh no, this one moves. I have to aim? Or... Go. Gen 3, Gen 4, Gen 4, Gen 5, and 5 to bank. Well, 5 to transfer, which then moves it to bank, but you're correct, yes. Technicalities, you know. Okay, Soul Sphere is gonna try to evolve, we're gonna deny it. Sorry, Soul Sphere. I like the background when evolutions happen in this game. Okay, so Pharaoh, it's Fear, so it's Pharaoh, right? Now added as well. As much as I love this outfit, these sleeves are a bit annoying when I have a cable that I need to be careful not to constantly drag on. Cool that. Go Pro Sniper. Is that a comment about my throwing ability? Hey kid, you want me to beat up your Pokemon with an lower-level ghost? Oh. Ooh, also, this is... I can't show this because it's on the camera, but I put googly eyes on my camera so that now I look there instead of there at the microphone when I'm talking to you. It works surprisingly well. It's weird how the human psyche is like looking for faces when they're talking, like, oh, I need to talk to you. I see eyes. It looks kind of like a really weird alien face when it has eyes. Huh. Am I driving backwards? I feel like I'm driving backwards. Did I miss? Oh wait, it's normal type. I'm not smart, but at least it can't hit me even. Let's smock it. Let's try again. So we can go to Cinnabar now. Cinnabar is where we can get the better toxic attack, poison attack for poison attack for Gengar. I can't remember where though. I think it's in the Pokemon Mansion. We don't want to go in there yet though. Probably just staying here for the time being. Hey Silverphone, oh 20, that kid really doesn't know who he's picking a fight with. No. I think we're done with this route. Oh wait, we are going this route because we want to go to the power plant to get some more Pokemon for the Dex. And also here, I think there's Crabbies here. Oh, there's the other Nidoran? Nidoran, yes. Boom! Sniped! Adam mustache blow the cup. I wish I could show you guys my work PC. I put googly eyes. This has no practical purpose, by the way. I put googly eyes and a mustache on my work PC. Just because I needed something to laugh at work. I wonder why my colleagues think I'm weird. No, there's no way I can show you. Like, I have my work PC at home at the moment because I'm working from home. Unfortunately, I can't really untangle it and show you guys, which is unfortunate. It would have been... I would have loved to. If this had not been a stream, I would have edited it in, but I don't have the picture on my PC, at least not easily available. Okay, I believe we can also catch Nidorino and Nidorina here. I'm fairly sure Krabby should be walking around here as well. Just need these 3 guys to despawn. Oh. Right. I'm just as surprised as you, Eevee. I forgot that shaking the controller gets us in here even when there's no prompt for it. That caught me off guard. Raticate, we already have that. We're nearly at 30. Brings us almost 3/5 of the way, which is good. There's a cave down here. We could go to Diglett Cave. In there we can get both Diglett and Dugtrio. I don't remember what is available in the... Krabby! Krabby! I don't remember what's available in the rock tunnel, actually. I know Onyx is... anything we're missing that is available in rock tunnel, actually? Cannot remember. Oh yeah, I dressed up Eevee cats. I think you missed that last time. It's a nice little outfit. Eevee's become a doofus. Yes, definitely. I gave it the dumbest hat I could find, and I love the the glasses. Now its trade is evolving, so we can trade them. Ta-da! Oh. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. So, since we're here at the power plant, I don't care. Since we're here at the power plant right now, and for some reason there is no way to fly here, we'll just start by doing what I want to do here before we head over and trade. Great. I approve. I'm glad you approve. It was, I just looked at it and was like, I didn't even know that had existed. But when I saw it, I was like, I need that. Okay, so I think there are some rare spawns here, like, I think Kingler can show up. But, and I'm fairly sure Nidorino and Nidorina can show up as well. But I'm not really willing to just sit around and wait forever. So, I'm fairly sure we could catch Magikarp in this water actually, now that I think about it. Which would be an addition to the team. We could buy Magikarp. Which would be easier to be fair, but you know, since it's here anyway. I think we can find Lapras here as well. Again, a rare spawn. Why do I remember all these? Why does it do that? Okay, let's try this again. And... why do I remember where all these things spawn? A combination of memories, the old memories from playing Pokemon Yellow years and years back. But more likely because I looked it up for when I completed the Dex of this game. Magikarp ran away. Didn't run very far. Oh hey there, Rockstar! When will you trade Marek for the PC, for the Alola form? I will do that as soon as we're done with the, Ooh, excellent. As soon as we're done with the, well not done, as soon as we caught a few things in the, what's it called, the power plant. As I said a bit earlier, we just made it here, and since you can't fly here for some reason, to try and, you know, make the best of our time, I'm just gonna catch a few things, and then first thing we're done down here, we'll be going and getting the Alola Marowak, or a little ghostly boy. I did not want to find the Magikarp. So that we can finally have a full team. Well, a full team of ghosts at least. Not a full team of 6. That will never happen in this Monotype. Right, there's a dude here. He's probably gonna see me, so I'm gonna swim into the water again. Just to avoid him. Okay, I forgot that Dratini spawns here. This is a semi-rare spawn. It's also huge. Huge water snake. It's also hard to catch, so we've gone... I don't exactly have a lot of resources, but we're gonna do a bit of this, with a bit of this, then we're gonna hope that I can actually throw proper. Look at that. Hey, first try, Dratini at it. You can't use it, but it's a rare. It's one of those where it's like, ooh, I like that one. I'll catch it. I hope we'll end up finding at least one shiny through his playthrough, but I doubt it, to be honest. Usually how it goes. We'll get these two off the team, and I would like to check our progress. I think we're at 30 or 32, somewhere around there. I think. 33. Ooh, okay, okay, good progress, good progress. Hey, they're just passing. Welcome to the stream. Thunderstone. Ooh, we can evolve Pikachu. Cool. That would move us one closer to 50 Pokemon, so we can get to the gym. Ooh, I'm so confused why they decided this was a requirement. It's like, I can understand. No. There's no point in me ranting about it again, it won't change. I just don't understand it. That's a Firestone. Why is the Thunderstone green? Whatever. Pikachu evolve. Will I register that one and get us up to 100, not 100, up to 34? Slowly but surely getting there. What it has taken us an hour. Oh, I was hoping we were making faster progress, but we seem to have slowed down the pacing a bit. I hope... Wait. Vox? Is today the day where we have a special arrangement? Because then I need to... Then I have a hard stopping point. I think that's this week, right? Always fun to catch you live. Thanks, I'm glad you think so. I enjoy entertaining. I'm glad to hear that. Let's not use the expensive balls. Yeah, I think tonight I actually have a hard time hitting things. Very sure I have a hard time, not hard time, a hard, what's it called, time limit today. Which I had completely forgotten about. It's one of the busiest weeks. That's fine. That gives us roughly an hour to see how far we can get. I expect us to at least be able to... You didn't forget, did you? Yes, Vox, I did. I have the... As I have repeatedly said throughout this stream already just today, I have the memory of a goldfish. Sorry, Magikarp. Don't worry, it's not... I mean... Yeah. It could have been a problem if I had forgotten. But then I would have expected you to be like, hey. Eevee feels the tension in the air. It seems a little afraid. Yeah, I can understand why. This is a creepy spot. Place. Abandoned factory, basically. I do find it interesting how in the years between Generation 1 and 2, like story-wise, that they actually take the power plant and basically refurbishes it into being a working power plant again. Because it definitely looks like it's abandoned and overrun with Pokemon in this one. Are we gonna try and catch the legendary in here? I don't think we're catching it, but we're definitely beating it at some point. And yes, I've also started asking myself questions that I'm then just answering. We can find Magnemite in here, right? I think sure we can. Ooh, rare candy. Although I'm mostly just seeing a bunch of Voltops. I do love how they just roll around in this weird manner. Oh, Puffin. We don't have that one. And throw. Oh, you almost moved, but I got it. Oh, no, never mind. Well, I hit it, but I didn't get it. Okay, so it's gonna bounce back, and it's gonna bounce back, and it's gonna attack, and I'm gonna throw. There we go. Cool, cool. I mean, I guess... I don't know how to feel about being forced to do all this, to be honest. Because on one hand, it tells me to go explore the area, which I suppose isn't that bad for the series. On the other hand, it does kind of, you know, stifle our progress in the... Oh, thunder. In the thing that we're trying to accomplish. Stifle the right word? I wonder if that's a Volt. Actually, is that a... Not a Voltorb, right? It's an Electrode. Ooh. It has different fighting music. Battle music. Interesting. Oh, is it because it's one of those with a time limit? It is. We have 5 minutes to beat this. That shouldn't... Is there 42? It is way higher level than I expected. Not that it'll matter in the end. Because we are just gonna take it down. We're around 35 once we record this, hopefully. Where should our next stop be? Well, we should go and get the Alolan Marowak, obviously. After that, probably... Ooh, can I catch this? After we get that, I should probably head to the cycling route where we haven't been at all. There is some stuff that we can catch. I believe... Is it this version or is it the other one where you can get Ponyta there? Man, my aim is off sometimes. This is like... Playing Overwatch and being a sniper. I cannot aim. Also, Vox, thanks for the tip on sticking to water during streams. It helps a lot on the voice, I can feel that already. Seems like such a no-brainer in hindsight, but yeah, thank you for... It can run away? Okay, well that was a waste of resources. We're not catching that one. Bastard. It must be Mac. Ooh, Electabuzz. You're a low percentage spawn. I also don't recall seeing it from behind before. Also on stream it kinda almost looks like it's shiny, which it definitely isn't. I might have oversaturated the colors a slight bit. Then again, they're better than on my TV monitor, where Electabuzz looks almost neon yellow, which is not how it's supposed to look. Ooh, okay. We take those. Also getting some levels in the progress. It probably works out with Sadako though, come to think of it. We have 4 badges. Sadako's max level is 50, isn't it? I should remove Sadako from the lineup for now. Now that I think about it. Because I don't want Sadako to overlevel, and we kinda need them for our battles. I'm also just gonna real quick favorite you and favorite you, since we're in here anyway. Get rid of some of all this clutter. Send to Professor. Get some candy. There was an easier way of doing this. Alright, you're in my party at the moment. And send. Quick, health, smart, tough, and mighty. That's a nice... I get it, I can't send them yet. Remove from party. Remove from party. Okay, well I guess we'll take Sataniel. Taniel. Take you out of the protocol instead. Which means we won't be able to see them when we're indoors. Another Thunderstone? What else evolves with Thunderstone in this game? There's Pikachu, there's Eevee. Ooh, Magnemite, thank you. Is that all of them? I can't remember. Oh, great, good. He's still alive, cool. Oh, hey, you're supposed to stay in the ball. Why does it do that? Oh. Oh. Stop moving. Stop moving. Seriously, stop moving. Thank you. Okay, I need to have it in the circle. This raid is probably gonna run away before we catch it. Wish there was like meter or some sort of indicator on screen that would give you an idea of how close it is to running away. That you, for instance, don't waste a berry like we did with the Electro, which I didn't think could run away. Let's see if we can get this one. Great throw, that's at least a good start. Should probably upgrade to some better balls, to be honest. You little son of a gun, you moved! Which part of this motion do you understand as that direction game? I've never been a fan of motion controls. I never feel like they don't map proper to what I'm actually doing most of the time, in my opinion. A nice throw, it's probably gonna pop out regardless though. Yeah, unfortunate. Come on, one last time before it runs away. Oh, we did get it. Nice. Magnemite. Cool. Brings us to 30... something. I should get better at keeping track of it. Of this. 38. Okay, that is much better than I thought. I thought we were like 34 at this point. We'll need to go in here. Why can't I remove things from my party in my party? Okay. That should be everything in this place. So I think we're just heading out. Stop drifting. Or is it it's faster to just go for the area where... I think it's faster to just go for where Zapdos is. Just avoid Zapdos. Hey there, Zappy. I'm gonna give you a snapshot. There you go, that's Zapdos. We will probably dedicate an episode for the league? After the league. Before or after the league, we will be dedicating an episode where we'll be taking on the 3 legendary birds. It just feels like we should, you know? Eevee looks flustered. Why? Because we've ran away from... It must have been because the game was like, wait, you forgot the legendary. Okay, so we can go to Lavender Town. There's nothing in the Lavender Tower. There is Vulpix in the area and on Route 8. Do we have Vulpix? Man, this relies too much on me remembering what I have. We don't. We should go there then. I know Vulpix is a version exclusive, so I can't remember if it's... I think it's Let's Go Eevee we can get it in. If it's not there, then the other version exclusive is on this route, so no loss there. That's still working. Look at this. I always get paranoid about whether or not YouTube decides to break. Ooh, Abra, we don't have that one yet. Because YouTube has a tendency to just sometimes not seem to... Abra? 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 Well, I guess we're not catching Abra. Also, no, we're gonna continue to ride on... There's a Rattata in front of us, I didn't see that. Okay, so there should be a Vulpix here. I'm fairly sure we actually gave... Yeah, there it is. I had a vague memory of when we passed by here last time that I just kind of... Yes, Vulpix is in... Okay, cool. Oh, I can see... Your message came just as I found it, so... But yes, thank you for confirming it regardless. Thank you. Hey, and we caught it easily, so that's good. Is Vulpix... Vulpix evolves with Firestone? Question mark? Can never remember what evolves with stones. I should lower the saturation on the stream a bit for next time. It's a bit too much. Yes, it does evolve with Firestone. Okay, we're gonna do that then. There's no reason not to, considering what we're trying to achieve. We'll just instantly get a 9-tails. Very majestic looking Pokemon. I really like the Alolan version of Vulpix and 9-tails as well. Brings us to 40? So just 10 more. We should probably be able to get all 10 in just a single later round. I cannot remember. Or rather, I'm not sure. No, actually there are not 10 different Pokemon on a single round. So it's Vulpix here for Eevee, so it's... Is it Ponyta here for Pikachu? I think those are the two that are like counterparts, right? So can I just... Yeah, I can. I know that we should probably be going for cycling route now, since we haven't been on that route at all, and might as well. 9-tails is always my favorite. I vaguely remember you telling me that, Sass, actually. It is a nice Pokemon. I will not disagree with that. Not one of my favorite, well, one of my favorites. You know, with 1,000 Pokemon, I don't know where in the top 50 it falls, but it's definitely in there. I forgot about you. Right, I know how to solve that conundrum. And also do something that I promised we would do after the power plant. We're gonna get our Marowak. I don't remember where the guy who trades Marowak is. I think he's in the Poké Center, but we will know soon enough. I'll just search the entire town for him if I need to. My max level right now is 50, right? Let me just double check. I have 4 badges? Yeah. Ugh, okay. You teach moves to Eevee, if I remember correctly. Yes. I don't think you trade. No. Probably not you either. No. Ice cream number 1 Pokemon. Oh, yeah, there we go, there we go, there we go. Yes, I do have Marowak. Alpha trait? Trait? Are you mentally prepared for the trait? Yes, I am mentally prepared. I've been prepared for this trait since we started. I don't know if it's Vulpix and Eevee and Growlithe. Oh yeah, Growlithe, right. Meow for Growlithe? That's a good point. I don't actually know which one. I like how you assume that Vox knows, Reese. You know, I think you're right that Vox probably knows, to be honest. Because Vox is like really good at remembering things. I think all of them are in the PC. Easy? Cell phone, I'm not sure I'm following you. Oh, Pokemon Center. Yes, you're right. PC. Pokemon Center. Gotcha. I don't know why that didn't click instantly. I think it's because PC, personal computer. Once I think of it, no one ever calls it that. We call it PCs or computers. No one ever calls it personal computers anymore. Now I feel extra old again. Okay, so we got our Marowak. What is it called? It's called Marowak. Can I rename it? Cannot. It's naive. It has rage, it has boomerang. The user throws the bone it holds. The bone loops around, hit the target twice, coming back as flash. Rabbit attacks for 2 to 3 turns. The user then becomes confused. We should... Wait, does it just have... As long as this move is in use, the power of rage raises the attack stat each time the user is hit in battle. Interesting moveset. I wasn't paying attention, someone suddenly said my name. Okay, so there's Vulpix and Growlithe. Okay. Oh, don't worry, Silverphone. Don't worry. It just took me a moment to realize what was going on. But thanks, thanks Vox for the confirmation on what is version exclusive to what for that. I like that we get our Marowak at level 38. That is a nice up in level. Also means that it doesn't fall behind. So we have 40. That counts as a Pokemon actually. Oh, well actually I'm safe. No, it still counts as just 40, okay. Alright, it's a variant, not a Pokemon, so... Oh, it's a Pokemon, but you know what I mean. It's not a distinct entry into Pokédex. We'll be heading up to cycling route now, and hopefully I can take on Snorlax now. That's what I thought. I was thinking of that girl that gives you the opposite one. Oh, right. I forgot there was an NPC that gives you the opposite one of what you have. That's a good point. This is gonna sound super cheesy. No, super cheesy. What's it called? I don't know what it's called. I forget the word. But I just want to say I really like how everyone in chat is just pitching in what they know for each route. It's nice to see everyone work together. Okay, let's take on this Snorlax, and hopefully this one doesn't just run away. So, we could probably have switched to the Pokemon that I assume could help beat it. So we do have Sucker Punch here. Right, it used Yawn, really? Okay. Fine. I'll switch to Marowak. I feel like I made a mistake. Did I have Marowak up front from the start? Oh well, if we don't catch it, we don't catch it. It's not the end of the world. Why would you do that? Why would it use the same attack twice in a row? I'm curious how much Boomerang deals. Like, I'm probably misplaying big time right now, but I'm just curious. Not bad. Not good. I agree, Reese. It is nice talking to... Oh no, I'm asleep. It's nice and chill to just talk about Pokemon, I agree. Well, Marowak, I would love for you to wake up again, please. Pony boy, please. Oh, well, if everyone's asleep, might as well waste the next 3.5 minutes on that, right? Ah, beauty sleep for the Snorlax. It's interesting that it kind of lags at the start of each round when dealing with sleep, almost as if it's trying to calculate the odds on the fly on whether or not I wake up. But such a simple equation shouldn't lag the game. So I hope that's not the reason. I would really like for Marowak to wake up now we wasted half a... There we go. Ooh, that's better. So I just activated Thrash, yeah, so that's gonna keep doing this. If I remember correctly, this is the move that makes one of the Generation 5 Pokemon really scary. Also, is that an infinity sign on the back of Marowak? Paralyzed. That is probably gonna bite me in the butt, because if I'm get interrupted during Thrash, I'm fairly sure that we reached the limit. So now we're parafused, which is great. I don't think we're gonna win this one either. Not that it really matters. Down to Thrash again. So if it is asleep, it stays asleep, and we just don't get ooh, the more hits we can, if we're lucky, just need one more hit. Oh well, it's gonna sleep now. Yep, there we go. Well, Pokemon's eyes change when they're asleep, but Snorlax is always just, yep. Snorlax is kind of like Brock. It never really opens its eyes. Although there was that one episode where Brock opens his eyes, just wasn't there? I think. Recall it being freaky. So there is a legit chance of beating Snorlax here. It's small, but it's there. Although it looks like the odds are against me given the whole parafuse thing. I need to hit twice now without, you know, missing. One more hit. It woke up. It used rest. This is an annoying fight in Ghost Monotype. Oh. Yes, I'm aware there's only 30 seconds left. Oh right, you guys can see the timer. Right up behind me, there's 25 seconds left of this match. I'll keep you updated. 15 seconds. Considering all the animations and text, 10 seconds left. Yeah, that's not happening. Ah. Oh well. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Bye, Snorlax. Oh well. That could probably have worked if I had Marowak out from the get-go and not wasted a round on Boomerang. Oh right. It's like, wait, where are we? Ugh. Except in its C move, he goes full on lens flare in that animation. Oh yeah. Wow, I haven't seen the C move for Snorlax in a long time. That's when he gets up and runs straight at us, doesn't it? Isn't it? Vaguely remember that being part of the promotional material for... Was it just Sun and Moon or was it Ultra Sun and Moon? Hard to believe it's already been like 4 years since that, huh? Damn, time flies. It must have been more than 4 years. 4 years ago, that was when the Switch released, right? Wait, did the Switch release 4 years ago? That can't be right. That can't be right. No. Right? Okay, is there anything interesting up here? An item? Is that there's an item? That's good, that's good. That'll probably come in handy for the leak. How are we on time? Only a bit low on time. Well, I mean, we still have 40 minutes, but low on time in regards to what I thought we would be able to execute. We are lacking 10 Pokemon. Really don't like this requirement for progress. Ooh, nope. You can get Fly in that house if I remember correctly, but not really necessary in this game, nor do I think we have anything that can learn it. So, we'll just continue on. Yeah, we have all of those. So, cycling route. If I remember correctly, there's at least 2 Pokemon there that we don't have in the Dex. The hair is tickling my nose. I'm sorry it looks like I'm picking my nose, but it's because the hair keeps getting close to my nose. I have these small locks that do this curly thing. Oh, they have poked me in the eyes before. It's not fun. Oh hey Monorons! Welcome to the stream. It looks like we will have to battle this guy, which is a bit annoying, but we'll do it. What are the levels in this route? Whoa, you have great Pokemon. Let me see. I have great Ghost type, you're right. Did you get a Marowak kit? Yes, we got that just like 10 minutes ago. So, we now have our full team assembled. I put away the Gengar for now because she was getting too close to being level 50, and since she's traded over there would be the risk of her not following my orders. So right now we're dealing with just leveling up a bit as we catch some Pokemon for being able to get into the Fuchsia City. Hehehe, that hurt. That's super effective. Will you stop that? Ouch. Yeah. Let's. Oh, wait, what was the next Pokemon? Let's switch. You know, we'll switch for the heck of it. Why not? Let's give Marowak some screen time. Marowak's move pool is a bit worrying to me though. Mainly because it has a lot of... not bad, I think, but it's also a bit worrying to me. Rage is good though. You're gonna disable my rage? Does that make me confused now? Yes, because I can't use it anymore. This kid, he's a gamer. This guy's a gamer. Wow. I guess we'll boomerang him. Oh, of course it's 2 hits, so boom. It's a bit annoying that the... well, it's not annoying, it's a bit of a shame that the description of that move is that it hits the opponent on its way out and back, but they decided to just make it 2 throws instead. Like, come on. Don't write lore that describes it one way and then don't animate it that way. You can do better, Game Freak. Probably go back and heal, but you know what? Is it necessary? Not really. I'm trying to avoid the fights. We're here for the Pokemon. Okay. Okay. Right, this route has a bunch of trainers with evolutions. Yes. Have you changed your hair? Oh, hey Dio. No, I have not changed my hair. I've actually just I've just tied it up in the back, so I guess I've changed it a bit just to make it less wild and everywhere. But other than that, it's basically the same as usual. It's just I found a way to make it slightly less warm, which wasn't a really nice welcome thing on stream, to be honest. What am I doing? What was it doing? Hmm. My thought process decided to die on me. I guess we'll just continue down. Yeah, it's all the evolutions here. Here's the paths of grass. There's Ponyta. I knew it was here. That should be 41. Look like it, I guess it's just gonna be mainly a collectathon. Not exactly what I planned for, but then again, I mean, if we're getting it out of the way in one single stream, that's good too, because then it doesn't bleed into the rest of this area, so not that bad. I'm not I mean, I will... I'm not sure, Reese, if... Don't move, Ponyta. I'm actually not sure if we'll get to Koga today at this pace. We do still have 35 minutes, and we're only lacking 9 Pokemon. It is the Poison Gym, so I wouldn't think it should be too bad. Because our typing is also part Poison for the most part. So as long as it doesn't take forever to get the last 9 Pokemon, I guess our best bet is to... Oh, Dodu. Yes. I knew there was at least 2 on this route we didn't have. There's also surfing out to Seafoam Islands. In the water between Saffron and Seafoam Islands, there's also at least 2 Pokemon we can catch there. This is turning out to be more of a mind-boggler than I thought it would be in regards to where I can go and get stuff that I'm lacking. Because we're getting to a point where it's starting to look like I might need to evolve more stuff. Especially if this keeps happening. Just look for another Dodu. I don't believe it is I don't believe it's a low percentage spawn. That's a Pidgeotto. Right? Not a Pidgeot. Ooh, Rapidash. Okay, we'll take that. Well, hope we can take it. Okay, that is a red circle and a half, so we're gonna... Its ball. And we're gonna feed it a berry. Hopefully this will make it a bit more likely that we'll catch it. Ooh, okay. There we go. Just 8 more to go. Slowly making our progress. Soul Sphere is gonna try to evolve again and will once again deny it. Dream Eater. We're gonna do the... Oh no, we don't have to have hypnosis on... Oh, it's fine. The move, remember, deleter thing. Oh wait, I moved my camera. That's fine. It's all the way in the league. We're gonna fix things before we get to the league. It's for now. I don't mind having a suboptimal setup. I'm sure. Anyone else get Pidgeot and Pidgeot mixed up? No, not just you, Reese. I also do. One looks slightly more edgy than the other, I think. Oh, hey Psyduck. Oh, Dodu. My upstairs neighbor has gotten this weird obsession with placing their phone on something I'm assuming is a wooden table, which I can hear when they get messages. It's super annoying. And I'm out of water. I think Pidgeot has a slightly different hairdo. Although admittedly, it's me and my memory sucks, but you know. Okay, so with Dodu. Some Pokemon names are just annoying to pronounce. Brings us one step closer, which would mean we lack 7 Pokemon to get into Koga's gym. Steady progress, steady progress. You know, we can't just evolve our Eevee. I would love to just do that for the sake of this. I'm just gonna save, since in here we can also see that we have 3 Pokemon, I need to remember to breathe. It is Pidgeotto, right? Yeah, it is Pidgeotto. Okay. I think that is everything for this route, that it doesn't have a low percentage spawn rate. I believe we can get Dugtrio, but I also think that that takes a bit to find. I'm not exactly keen on just sitting around and waiting. Hi Doodoo, do-do-do, do-do-o. Do-do-do-do-do. I sound smart sometimes. Yeah, I think that is everything for this area. There's a lot of nice items. That's not an item, that's just me talking to Nathaniel. Gen 1ers. Pokemon designs got so bad after Gen 1. Gen 1. A rock. A bird. I mean, to be fair, some Pokemon designs after Gen 1 are not good. But not all Gen 1 designs are great either. It's like... Actually, a prime example is when they go, oh, in Gen whatever it was, there's this Pokemon that's just a keychain. Yeah, in this game you have 2 balls that are literally just magnets. I mean, what's the difference, right? Every generation has their set of subpar Pokemon designs. Some have more bad design, subpar designs than others, in style, admittedly. Although, again, that can come down to nostalgia in some sense, and honestly, I think it also depends a lot on... Oh, this is gonna go off on a tangent, sorry, but... I threw it that way, not that way! What is considered good design, right? So... When you look at a Pokemon design, and what most people go off on when they say it's a bad Pokemon design, is that that doesn't look like a Pokemon, which is pretty hard thing to quantify when you really start thinking about it, because most generations have a rather distinct look to them, at least in the later years. Which means that someone who joined the Pokemon fandom during Generation 5, for instance, would look back at Generation 1 and think, what? Why were the designs so bad back then? Meanwhile, someone who joined Generation 1 and looking forward to Generation 5. In many cases, I'm looking at them thinking, that looks like a Digimon. Or that looks like it comes from a different cartoon. In that sense, a lot of the time, it's hard to really quantify what is bad design, simply because it tries to match the design philosophy of that generation, I suppose. I know that sounds very diplomatic of me to put it like that, but I think there's really something to be said about it, simply because of when they designed the Pokemon for each generation, rather than thinking only of how Pokemon look in regards to the Pokemon series, they also consider what is currently popular and how designs have evolved over time, and that's why you get designs that are distinctly not Pokemon in later generations. It is interesting when you start thinking about it, to be honest. Dragon Pokemon got less and less epic. Hey, Gen 8 also has a ghost dragon. Okay, Reese, it has a ghost dragon. That is still epic. Hashtag not biased. I might be a bit biased because of the ghost typing, but I will say, the ghost dragon that I forget the name of because it's the current generation and I cannot remember current generation Pokemon yet. It is a pretty cool design. It's a bit weird that it shoots out small versions of itself as rockets, but I like it. You take that back. Avalon is an interesting idea. Like, in some sense, it's dumb. I mean, let's be honest, it is a bit dumb. It's an apple. But at the same time, it's a dragon that lives in an apple, which at least makes it a bit more interesting than just an apple. Still weird. I really wish I knew where they got the idea for that, actually, because most of the Pokemon designs for each generation usually has some sort of you know, relation to the region, that they are like mythos or old sayings or stuff from the region. So a dragon apple, or dragon that lives in an apple. I'd be very curious to hear what part of Britishism that is related to. Repeat, thank you, Silverform. Applin is the best dragon we've got in years. There's a lot of love for Applin, I can see that. I'm actually a bit sad that Dreepy and its evolutions didn't get a Gigantamax. Although, since it is pseudo-legendary, I guess that's why not. Also, I'm just realizing we're underleveled for this area. Hopefully that doesn't come back. We might have a small problem. I didn't mean to go into this fight, to be fair. I just wanted to go into the water. I should have gone from Fuchsia City. Fuchsia City? No, not Fuchsia City. What is it? What is our starter town called again? I keep forgetting it. It's Pewter. No, it's not Pewter. It's Pallet Town. There we go. Oof, yeah, we're gonna get knocked down by this guy. I only have one Pokemon though, so if I can just take it down. Oh, like that. Okay, fair reason. It didn't say it was bad, just it shouldn't be a dragon. Didn't mean to accuse you of saying it was bad, sorry. I guess in that sense I was kind of partially projecting my own thoughts about the Applin, because it's a bit of a dumb design in my opinion. But sorry. Regardless, oh, that was a sound that I made. Wait, we won? Oh, we won. Oh, Team Applin. Okay, a genuinely. Oh, I hate that word. Not because of the word, but because I can't pronounce it. Genuine. I really like both evolutions. Yeah, both the evolutions are. One of them looks a bit derpy, the other is interesting in that it flies. It's fascinating. But I do agree, Reese. It's weird that it is a weird choice that it is a dragon. Which is why I really wish I knew the mythos behind it. Anything could be dragon if you think hard enough. That is one way to look at it. Oh, okay, this time let's go into the water and not get completely tossed around by some random trainer. Actually from the UK, so it's nice to see it in Pokemon form. No Monorons, I'm just, there is a limit of, I need to have registered 50 Pokemon to enter Koga's gym apparently. Which is why we're doing this tedious task of catching 50 Pokemon. It's super arbitrary and super annoying, but the Game Freak thought that was a good idea. So unfortunately we have to do this collectathon segment of just getting stuff that I can't use, which is great. But I guess it gives me more time to talk to you guys. My brain just stopped working every moment. I just spaced out. They're saying Mono. Vanilluxe could be a dragon if I thought hard enough. Dragon ice cream. That sounds incredibly dumb, and I kinda like the idea. Oh. Do I know where you're from? Yo. No, I don't actually. I don't actually know where any of you, most of you are from. Go, so that was one more, which leaves us with 5 to go. 5, okay, we're almost there. We're also almost running out of time. We have 20 minutes before I need to leave, unfortunately. Oh. which means that we probably won't be able to do Koga today, which is super annoying. Are there no Pokemon in this water, or is there only Tentacool? If there is only Tentacool in these waters, that's fine, because once we get to Seafoam Island, there are at least 2 or 3 Pokemon in the cave that we can catch, which will add to the dex. I should have brought more water, because my voice is slowly starting to give out again. You a healer? You're a healer, right? Doesn't matter, we don't need healing. It actually reminds me of the lintworm, which pretends to be a knot that you can accidentally eat, and it devours and poisons you from the inside. Is that so? Vlogs, that's interesting. Come on, will it not register me throwing like that? Okay. That... Okay, that one was on me. That one is on me, because I tried to do something looking fancy. It is the worm-like dragon that hides inside a food. Yeah, okay, I can see. That makes more sense. Is the lindworm... Lindworm? How do you pronounce that even? Is that like Great Britain folklore thing? Or is it a northern, like here in the general North European area? I don't know a lot about these myths and folklores. That is why I find it so fascinating to learn what things are based off of in these games. The lizard is the dragon typing comes from. The apple is the grass typing. Okay. Yeah, that makes a little sense. You don't want another screaming bat. Yes, we can solve the puzzle since we're here anyway. I believe it persists even if we leave. So we're lagging 4 more Pokemon. That's doable. There should be at least 2 ice types in here. That's a hole! It's almost for doing the puzzle. We can just walk back up if I remember. Think. I'm not a big fan. I'm not a big fan of this cave. We don't need another. Why is it only Golbat that spawns around here? Which the Lindworm is a North one, Norse one. A lot of British folklore and Scandinavian overlap. That's true. And I actually know exactly why. It's because we conquered a bit of Britain at some point during our Viking times. Would you stop it, Golbat? Oy. Of course, like National Dex card. I know that I'm very late to that, but Dex card. Oof. Now there is a hot topic from the start of Generation 8. I'm actually curious about the fact that they reintroduced so many Pokemon, but not all of them. Mainly because I thought that I really honestly thought that with the Diamond and Pearl remakes, they would, you know, add the last remaining Pokemon from the Pokédex that we didn't get in Sword and Shield already, so that we would still have the complete thing just for an update. But it now seems like that's not gonna happen, which puzzles me because they were so close to having them all in Generation 8. It's perplexing, to say the least. Damn, you guys are active in chat today. I like it. But yeah, a lot of weird choices. I'd still think this might be a slightly unpopular opinion, but I will preface. I will start by saying I was really upset with the National Dex issue as well when we first heard about it. But I can see where they're coming from to some extent. It is a lot of Pokemon. And if they honestly were trying to rebalance the game's width, sorry, but it does not look like they were, considering what Pokemon they did add in with the expansion passes, then I could have fully understood why they were trying to remove some. But it almost feels like they just gave up. I refuse to believe that the expansion passes and the extension of the Pokédex were planned beforehand. That has had to have been as a reply to all the outrage. I think the outrage was a bit much. Although again, I can understand why. It's because it's really hard for Game Freak to really win at this point when it comes to these things, because there are so many different kind of players. There are those who play it just because they want to experience each game as a separate adventure. Then there's those who like to collect all the Pokemon, me, and move them up so that I have a complete collection of all those, which is why we got home, to be fair. Although I don't like having it in the cloud where they might just eventually close home and where do I send them then? But you know. Then of course there are those who like to have a team that they take with them through generations. Which I can also fully understand, because that's like, this is the team that has followed me since generation 1, for instance. That is not possible, but you know, theoretically. So I can see where everyone's coming from. The problem is Game Freak can't appease us all. So no matter what choice they made, someone would get mad. And it's sad, because they basically become so big that they cannot not fail at something. Which is why it's really interesting to throw that to a tangent and get away from what at least was a controversial topic at one point. That's why it's so interesting that they're deciding to do the Legends game now. Which basically says, okay, we're gonna take a step back and not do a traditional main title where you have all the Pokemon and we need to follow all these rules that we've set up, but instead do something completely different. That still looks like it's gonna be heckin' cool. And honestly, I think it's super healthy of Game Freak to do this. And I think it's also not just healthy for Game Freak to give themselves some breathing room to try and develop something new. And explore some ideas, even if they are borrowing their homework from The Legend of Zelda to some extent from the looks of it. But also for the fan base, because we need to understand that Game Freak, as much as, I mean, admittedly, they're a business, they're just milking us for money. But in the end, it's still their games. And technically, they have the choice of building them the way they want. In the last few generations, it feels like they've just been trying to appease fans and it's not worked. So I think it's also really healthy for us to see Game Freak try something new and give them a bit of slack. Give them a bit of leniency, because it's the first time they're doing something like this proper. And just look at what we will get and look at what the future might bring and hold. I know again I'm sounding super diplomatic, which I have a tendency to do, but I'm just trying to be optimistic about it. Like, I am skeptical of Game Freak and their ability to. Eevee feels the tension in the air. Ooh, I think we're... Oh right, that's because we were close to Articuno. We're lacking one Pokemon to get to Koga. We're not going to be able to make it today, but we will be able to get all the Pokemon we need today. Also, I have not looked at chat in a while, so I should probably do that to catch up with you guys. Folklore, all of that is related to... You want your favorite Pokemon? Better pay £50 for DLC to get him. Game Freak. Yeah, Reese, that was a bit of a scumbag move, I agree. It didn't sit quite right with me, the pricing. Not so much... I would have paid that price if it was... Well, I would happily have paid that price for a DLC if it was at least for both versions of the game. But having to pay for 2 DLCs, or rather 4 DLCs in total because I have both versions. Scumbag marketing move. Not a fan. I fully agree with that. Better animations after 5 3D Pokemon games. The animations for Tailwhip is still just turning around and shaking. Yeah, I do agree with that as well. It really feels like there were a lot of things said during development of Gen 8. No. And I do wonder how much of it was mistranslated and how much of it was just straight up lies. Because I really don't want to believe that they were lying through their teeth as much as it seemed. But at the same time, if they were, Man, they kind of set themselves up for the huge backlash. Because the animations are not... The animations for the Pokemon's attacks are not better. The animations for some of the things around the environments are. The animations for characters are not, they're borrowed straight from Sun and Moon. A lot of them. We just got the final Pokemon we needed to get to the gym, actually, now I think about it. But yeah, there were a lot of things. A lot of... Oof. It was... Gen 8 was not good for Game Freak. In many ways. But still, it sold. The game sold really well. And that's because the fan base will buy anything, I guess. I'm one of them, I should know. Knowing Folklore... No, we're going to get our 150 DP Pokédex and we're going to love it. Notes rating was... Yeah... Yeah... Notes rating is the worst case scenario. Wait, I'm not allowed to leave. I want to get... Oh, we have escape rope. It's gonna be interesting to see how the remakes of Diamond and Pearl work out. I'm not a big fan of the art style. I'm gonna admit that already. I'll probably grow to learn to like it, but at first glance, I'm not a huge fan. But again, you can learn to love anything if you give it enough time. But it's gonna be interesting to see how they handle it. They've said that it's gonna be a faithful remake. That worries me a bit, given some of the weird pacing issues that Generation 4 had. Let me put it like this. I've beaten all Pokemon games except for Generation 4 because I got bored. That's not a good sign. Especially considering that I didn't have the greatest time with the entirety of Generation 5. Oh, I haven't played Black 2 or White 2 actually. I haven't played those at all. They're expensive. We'll get around to them eventually. I believe Vox wants to play them with me. I'm fairly sure we have planned for that. So eventually I will get them. Well, I'm playing about Game Freak, but I'm still going to buy the new Pokemon games at the end of the day. Exactly, Reese. Aren't we all? I mean, they have to... As long as they at least fulfill the minimum requirements for a Pokemon game, we're probably gonna buy them. It has to be absolute garbage that just doesn't work for us to not buy it, I assume. Although there are some people who have a bit more of an opinion and will stick to their guns with it, but, you know, it's not like 4 people not buying the game is gonna stop them from making Pokemon games, so, yeah. But actually, we got enough Pokemon to be able to get into the gym, so I think I'll at least go into the gym, now that we have access. Back in 7, I made my mind up about doing mono runs and came to the realization that Game Freak was going to move like the Dexit. Yeah, that's a good point, Mono. Can I just call you Mono, or do you want me to call you Mono runs? But yeah, it's... Oh, we got access to the gym at long last. It's a bit of a shame in regards to... Oh, it was Koga all along. I forgot that. Haha, startled by my disguise, are you? I shall use my intricate style to confound and destroy you in battle as well. Oof. Nigi. I'm amazed every time I see that. You look just like me, right? Now, head on in, experience these moves for yourself. That unfortunately will have to wait for next time because I do have to stop in just a few minutes. Although I will wrap up our conversation if nothing else. Where were we? Yeah, the Diamond Pearl remakes reminds me of X and Y and Auras with the big head chibi style. Yeah, going back to X and Y. At the time, I didn't mind the X and Y games that much. Going back to them now looks kind of weird. I had really hoped that they would at the very least have done the Let's Go style for the Diamond and Pearl remakes. But I think here's a theory at least. I think they're doing it, well, partly because the third party that is developing them has an easier time doing it this way, but also because they want to distinguish the 3 different types we have. We have the main games which have the Sword and Shield graphics, then we have the weird remakes which have the chibi graphics, and then we have the Let's Go games which have this very stylized anime look. I think that's what they're maybe trying to do. Either that or they're just trying to be cutesy about it, I don't know. But, I mean, from a marketing standpoint, it's not a bad idea to distinguish each set of games so that people don't get confused about them. It is something a lot of games have done in the past. I believe the Digimon series tries something similar in regards to some aspects as well, but that's a long conversation I don't have time for right now. I'm the nerd. Vox is the nerd. In the best of ways. Exit was gonna happen eventually, but there are so many ways to handle that. And that wasn't that catastrophe or nonsense lies. I agree, Vox. I fully agree. It's a shame because they could have gotten out of it without that much backlash. There would always have been backlash, but that amount of backlash was just... it felt like they were... I think the biggest thing about that is that the Pokemon community felt misunderstood and betrayed. And that's basically the two worst things you can do to your community, especially when you're that big a brand. They still got out of it, obviously, but they have a bit of a recovery to do in regards to their goodwill. You guys talk so much. I'm not used to not being able to keep up. I like it. Oh. You're correct, Vox, and they should have done it back in Gen 5. They tried back in Gen 5, actually, with the exit, but well, it was a soft reboot, right? It was weird, was what it was. All the spin-offs connected to the main line, only to trade specific Pokemon. Oh, really? Think about nobody expects that. That is true, no one expected Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl to look that way. Ranger and Conquest. Oh yeah, Vox. Those are interesting. I've not tried Ranger yet. Conquest was interesting to watch you play for the milestone stream you did. Very unusual spin-off title. Anyway, guys, I'm really sorry to have to cut off your conversation with such short notice, but I have another appointment in about 3 minutes, so I need to end the stream here. But it was really, really nice talking to all of you today, and I hope you didn't mind that today was less progress and more so just us chatting and catching some Pokemon. Next time we'll start off by going up against Koga, and I think we're heading to Saffron City to take on Giovanni after that. Hopefully we'll make some good progress there. But for the time being, unfortunately, I need to leave. But thank you so much for being in the stream today. It has been an absolute blast. It's so nice to see so many of you just chat about Pokemon. And I hope you'll return. It's really fun having you guys around. But regardless, take care, everyone. Stay safe. And have a continued good night, day, evening, whatever the time is wherever you are. I will see you again next Tuesday for more Pokemon, or next Thursday for more very scary games. Anyway, for now, bye, and take care.